good, you guys? Eddie the Fun Guy here, and this is the after the acid trip video. So we're just gonna take this outside, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about my acid trip. YouTube, you can't restrict this video because I won't be showing anything in this video today. This video is strictly for educational purposes only, to show the effects of LSD acid. Oh yeah, let's take this outside now, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, you guys, we're outside now, and let's start off by saying I still might be having some placebo right now, or like I still might feel a little bit of the effects from the acid still, because I can still see a little waves and movement, even though I'm not even on anything right now. But I was smoking in it too, so it was pretty good. But let's start off. I took the acid at 8:50, going into 9 o'clock ish, and I was driving on the way back home at this time. Well, actually, I wasn't. I was at somewhere. I was at a hospital, and I was in the parking lot, and then that's when I had took the acid. I cut it up, and after we left the hospital, when I cut it up, that's when we were leaving, and I took half of the tab, and then once we were driving, it kicked in around 9 o'clock, 9:50, I'd say, going into 10. Because it takes 45 minutes to an hour for acid to kick in, most times. It's different for everybody, I think. I don't really know, though. Gonna have to do some research on that. But yeah, as I was driving, well, I wasn't driving, but somebody else was driving my Uber. We were driving, and we were going back to my house, and the acid kicks in, and I'm starting to see lights under cars, like this purple effect, and it's reappearing. That's what you see on acid, neon lights. It's like super crazy, super bright, and it's very cool too. But I do not promote the use of any substances, psychedelics, YouTube, and this video is strictly for educational purposes only. I do not promote the use of any drugs, so yeah, for YouTube's sake. Yeah, it kicked in even harder. That's when it felt like, it was like, oh, so this is kind of like shrooms almost. The ground started moving in waves, and I started seeing really fast movements. It's way faster, so this is like nothing like shrooms, but it was kind of like shrooms to me, because this is some stuff that I would low-key see on shrooms. So the ground is moving, but in waves, and it's turning like gears, but it's really fast at the same time. But it's also slowing down at the same time, and then it's going back fast, and then it's picking up. So after that's happening, I go back inside, roll me up a blunt. And as I'm rolling this blunt, I can barely roll. Like, I mean, my fingers are going numb almost trying to roll this blunt. And when I'm rolling this blunt, it's literally stretching. Like, my vision in the blunt, I'm looking at it, and the blunt is moving further away from me. And this is only off half of the tab. This is my first time. It was 450 UG, first time, half of the tab. So that was maybe like somewhere around 2, close to maybe 3. Yeah. Because the piece I took when I cut it, it was low-key bigger than the other piece. But I didn't really care. I was ready to trip. And I was ready to get that trip on. So yeah, I finally rolled the blunt. And it's a shit roll, because I'm on fucking acid. So I had to get the papers. I roll up the papers, I put it in the black, raw blacks, because I like to smoke those. I got elements on the way. I can't wait to smoke those. Those finna hit. Smoking videos coming soon. So stay tuned if y'all like these videos, trip stories. But we're going to be doing trip videos too, so I'm going to be tripping in these videos. Next video, we're going to be tripping on some acid for sure. Well, no. Next video is going to be smoking. I'm going to be smoking Juicy J's for the next video, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to stay updated, please follow the Instagram and the X. So yeah, stay tuned. But back to the story. I get this blunt rolled. I rolled it up in the raw black. I go outside, and I like this baby. And when I smoke on acid or LSD, shrooms, anything psychedelic, I smoke so quick. The blunt was gone in like maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I was toking that thing. I swear I lit it, and then the trip went even. It went slightly intenser. The ground was moving a little bit quicker, but that's when. Hold on, my alarm's going off. But that's when I go back inside. After I smoke this blunt, that's when I eat the shrooms. So I had a 2 gram albino shroom. These shrooms are big. I'll show what they look like right here. To my left. That's what they look like right there. That's what it looked like. It was a 2 gram albino shroom. It was a big shroom. Pretty big. But yeah, I broke that down and I swallowed it in some lemon. And that's when my trip got even better. I like this. This part of the trip was my favorite part. Everything went yellow. Shrooms, I love shrooms. Shrooms with acid is great. Best experience of my life. I was in the zone. Everything was moving, squiggling. I could see colors everywhere. Colors, bright colors. It was best. I was happy, and I was watching Psych Substance. Because you know you always got to review this type of stuff before you take it. Acid has no taste, by the way. It doesn't taste like anything. The shrooms, they taste like absolute shit. But yeah, I was in the zone, and what I mean by that, I was in the zone I was right before a full takeoff where everything started melting. But I could still, if you guys know, you only know what this feels like if you're on shrooms. But I can give you guys a little visual right here on the overlay. But it was like squiggly lines, and it was like the ceiling was moving like weirdly, and then it was like turning at the same time, and it was like there was worms in the ceiling or something. And then after that happened, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning till I was like that. It was 2:50. That's when I put the acid in the water bottle for 5 minutes, and then I drank the whole water bottle off the acid and the 1 gram shroom. So I took that and I was up till 5 in the morning. I went to sleep off the acid and the shroom because I was ready to go to sleep. I was nodded off. I was tripped out of my mind already. And you know, once you're tripping for too long, you're just ready to pass out. And you get the best sleep ever. I didn't have a dream, but I did have a dream because I went back to sleep because I woke up at like, I'd say 7, then I went back to sleep at 7:30, yeah. But yeah, I was tripping for a while. When I went to sleep off the acid, like a few days later, I'm on the 3rd day right now, and I'm still getting a little bit of effects. I actually had my first dream this morning. When I went to sleep last night going into today, I actually had a good dream. Because I had took the other piece of the shrooms, so I technically went to sleep on shrooms. I dream a lot when I'm on shrooms. You get dreams on shrooms. Acid didn't make me dream. I could not dream for my life if I was on acid. I don't know, maybe just because it was my first time, but I do dream off shrooms. So I was dreaming off that, and it was a good trip. So yeah. But we're coming towards the end of the video now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.